The definition I'm going to give, and I want to give attribution where it belongs, is one that comes from a province of Ontario report on the criminal justice system there back in the 80s, I believe. And the way the process works is that we, and again, this has something to do with our cognitive architecture, very easily divide. And in the case of race, it's picking a superficial feature of someone and saying, you folks who have this feature over here, and in the case of race, it's phenotype and structure of craniofacial structure. It is also ancestry. The second step is sorting, so that's separating them. Not just psychologically, but physically, which actually we do in the world. There's segregation, as we know, based on race. Then we start to attribute, qualities to these groups based on anecdote, based on prejudice, based on what's convenient for us. I've noticed that you people over there with the brown skin, seem not as intelligent as the other people. And then in the original formulation from the folks from the province of Ontario, the last is acting on those things and treating people differentially and discriminating based on those attributes. The missing element of that process, it seems to me, regarding race, is essentialization. That the differences we attribute to folks, we say are permanent. Unlike civilizations and societies before roughly the 1500s, 1600s, going into the 1700s, there's no way to change the difference. For example, the Greeks would consider folks who were outside of their culture to be barbarians, folks who couldn't speak the language, who didn't adopt the culture. But if folks decided to adapt those very essential attributes of the culture, they could be Greek, But with race, the answer was no. You are inherently, irretrievably, permanently different.